I want to talk to you about the packaging solutions that you might actually have when if you go to a shipping centers. And it doesn't matter if you go to a USPS shipping center or a UPS one or a DHL one or a FedEx one. Okay. So here's a summary I want you to really pay attention to. When you think about packaging solutions, you are thinking first and foremost about convenience. You are thinking about affordability, but most importantly, you're thinking about suitability for the particular package that you are about to ship. Okay. So with the packaging solutions that you have at shipping centers, you can manage your shipments and returns with ease. Then that's what I was speaking about when I mentioned affordability, but also convenience. Okay, and so the platforms that you have through shipping centers let you track a package in real time, ensuring that you always know where your items are. You can create a shipment directly from an interface, making sending parcel straightforward. And walking to a pickup is very easy, making sure that your packages are collected conveniently. So, and that's really good. And when you think about shipping centers, you have to think about your ability to actually collect also some packages. So let me first talk to you about the types of shipping centers that you have nowadays, and then I will walk you through the types of services you have. So in terms of the shipping centers, basically you have retail shipping centers. So retail shipping centers actually basically serve individual consumers and small businesses. You also have commercial shipping centers, and those actually handle large volume shipments for businesses and industrial clients. Okay. And in terms of the types of services offered, you have packaging, mailing, copying, printing, and retail sales of shipping supplies. That's for retail shipping centers. And for commercial shipping centers, you have bulk shipping, freight forwarding, logistics management, warehousing. And in terms of the clientele at retail shipping centers, as the name implies, you have individuals, small businesses, and e-commerce sellers. For commercial shipping centers, you have corporations, manufacturers, wholesalers, and large retailers. In terms of the shipping volume, at retail shipping centers, you have a low to moderate, but at commercial, you have high. And the location is usually urban and suburban areas, shopping centers and malls. And for commercial shipping centers, you have industrial zones, business parks, near transportation hubs. And the shipping methods, you have postal services, courier services, express shipping for retail, and freight shipping, cargo services, and logistics chains for commercial shipping centers. And for operational hours, you have standard retail hours, extended hours during holidays, and the cost is generally lower per unit cost to. I mean, when it comes to economies of scale, you save a lot more. Okay, something to really think about. So let's talk about the services here. When you think about the packaging solutions at the shipping centers, you have packaging and packing. So those are the two, and you also have shipping and delivery options. Let me first talk to you about the packing and packaging. So regarding shipping, packing, and packaging are crucial services that really ensure that your items reach the destination safely, right? This is kind of cool. And so you have you have a variety of packaging supplies such as boxes, bubble wrap, and packing peanuts, making it very easy for customers to prepare their shipments. And you also have shipping and delivery options. So the thing is that when you think about packaging solutions at shipping centers, you have many shipping and delivery options to meet the diverse needs of customers. Okay. And the cool thing is those shipping centers actually have multiple carriers and service levels, whether you need, let's say, a package across town or internationally. So it's all about convenience, the type of convenience I was speaking to you a little earlier about. Okay. And standard shipping, express delivery, and same-day couriers are just a few options of of the diverse area of offers they have. And so when you think about that, when you think about diversity of offers, you got to think about flexibility. And this is the kind of flexibility that actually allows customers to balance speed, cost, and reliability based on their specific requirements. And the requirements that you have here, those requirements are kind of quintessential, especially if you are trying to marry, let's say, e-commerce or let's say business in general to personal affairs. So if you want to really like I was telling you a little earlier about the retail centers, you can do personal stuff there, and at a business center, you can do business stuff there. So, but long story short, when you are thinking about packing and packaging versus shipping and delivery, you got to really ask yourself, what's the size of the package you are thinking about shipping? What is the speed? How fast you want this package to be delivered, and also how much are you willing to pay? Because basically, for instance, if you are shipping internationally, you have to be actually account for increased cost. Okay, and if you're shipping domestically, then that's fine. Nothing really complicated here. So when you think about packaging solutions at the shipping centers across the country, you have to really consider mailbox rentals and virtual mail services. And let me break it down for you when you think about those two types of services. So, first of all, when you think about mailbox rentals, you basically have a physical mailbox for receiving mail and packages. And the target audience is individuals, small businesses, frequent travelers. The location requirements: mailbox rentals actually require visiting a physical location to check and collect mail. And mail handling, you are able to, a mailbox rental holds physical mail and packages. Security, not a problem at all. I mean, you are totally secure there if you think about mailbox rentals because you have secure, locked mailboxes. And in terms of notification system, you have often no notification or fundamental email alerts for received packages. So that's kind of cool. And for package handling, you can accept and hold package at a mailbox rental. And access hours, really, really, that's where the convenience really comes into play because you have 24/7 access depending on location. And the cost actually is monthly or annual rental fee. Additional fees for large packages may actually apply. And also, in terms of the additional features, a mailbox rental often includes physical address usage, mail forwarding. The setup process is pretty straightforward. It really requires in-person sign-up and ID verification. And in terms of legal acceptance, it can serve as a legal mailing address for businesses and individuals. So that's kind of cool. So that's for mailbox rentals. What about virtual mailbox services? Basically, a virtual mailbox is a digital management process for your mail, including scanning, forwarding, and storage. And the target audience is really remote workers, digital nomads, businesses without a physical office. There is no physical presence needed. Mail is accessed online. In terms of mail handling, the service actually scans mail, forwards it to a different location, or shred as per instructions. And the security, very, very secure. You have secure online portal, data encryption, and you also have email and app notifications for received and scanned mail. And you can actually forward packages to specified addresses if you go through a virtual mailbox service. You have 24/7 online access, so that's kind of cool. Really, really fantastic. And you have a subscription based pricing that's potentially higher due to service variety. And in terms of additional features, you may have digital archiving, multiple address usage, integration with cloud services like Dropbox and what have you. And you have online registration, digital ID verification when it comes to the setup. And also, in terms of legal acceptance, a digital mailbox can serve as a legal mailing address with the added benefits of virtual handling. So this is kind of cool. You can also have additional support services depending on how you set things up. Okay. So what about the value added here? So what are the advantages of using a shipping center? First of all, you have time-saving solutions. You have cost-effective shipping rates. That's really important to think about. So when you think about time-saving solutions, well, shipping centers actually offer a myriad time-saving solutions that make life easier for individuals and businesses like you and me. And so those centers actually have expertise in packing and shipping. So that's kind of cool, right? Because what happens here is that the centers take the guesswork out of preparing shipments. So as a customer, you don't need to spend time sourcing packing materials or even researching different carriers to find the best rates and services. That's really good. And also, when you think about cost-effective shipping rates, that's kind of cool because the center usually negotiates a pre-discount, like a discounted rates with big players such as USPS, UPS, FedEx, and GHL, to name a few. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So by collaborating with multiple carriers, basically a shipping center can offer competitive rates, often lower than customers would find on their own. So basically, those centers have bulk shipping arrangements that it really enable them to pass on discounts to their clientele. And moreover, customers can choose from a range of shipping services. So, for instance, you can have a standard, express, or same day for that matter, allowing you and me and other clients to balance speed and cost according to our needs. Okay, so this is kind of cool because then you are actually instilling a layer, an extra layer of flexibility, an extra layer of convenience here, and that convenience of having various options in one place saves money and the effort of comparing rates across, let's say, different platforms. So that's kind of cool. And so leveraging the services offered by shipping centers actually can lead to substantial time and cost savings. So whether for professional packing, a plethora of shipping and delivery options, or additional support services, a shipping center provides comprehensive solutions actually tailored to meet the diverse needs of individual and business clients. So this is kind of cool because it makes it really it makes the shipping it makes actually the shipping center an invaluable partner in simplifying the complexities of shipping and handling. And like if you think about shipping and handling nowadays, it's crazy. It can be crazy sometimes, especially when it comes to regulatory constraints. So when you think about shipping centers, you got to really understand that there is innovation happening at those centers. Okay, for instance, you have a technology integration, you have sustainable shipping practices, and those actually can help you, especially when it comes to getting things done real fast. Let me break it down for you. So basically, when I speak about technology integration, innovation in shipping centers actually is continuously evolving, primarily through the integration of advanced technology. And nowadays, you even have artificial intelligence, so AI. So many centers now utilize state-of-the-art tracking systems, digital notifications, and user-friendly mobile applications to actually streamline shipping. So what happens here is that these technologies provide real-time updates and allow customers to actually to have more control. Customers can manage their shipments from anywhere, enhancing convenience and peace of mind. Right? If you are in Acapulco or Bali or somewhere in Pretoria or Brasilia, you can really manage things. And one thing that I want to say also is that some centers offer online dashboards where users can actually view incoming mail and packages, request actions such as forwarding or shredding, and also keep track of their expenses. So that's kind of cool also. So this level of technological integration, it simplifies shipping and adds, when you really think about it, a layer of efficiency, security, scalability, affordability into the whole equation. So what about sustainable shipping practices? Well, the thing is that shipping centers are also innovating through sustainable practices. So you are able to see nowadays at shipping centers, you have eco-friendly packaging solutions such as recyclable and biodegradable materials, so that those centers are able to reduce their carbon footprint. That's really good. Additionally, those centers are optimizing delivery routes to minimize fuel consumption and adopting energy efficient operations within their facility. So that's kind of cool, especially when it comes to flexibility. Okay. Also, this sustainable initiatives improve the environmental impact and resonate with a growing segment of customers who actually prioritize sustainability in their purchasing decisions. So that's really good because it helps actually streamline the whole supply chain across the board. I want to talk to you about the challenges here. When you think about the packaging solutions at the shipping centers, what kind of challenges can you actually encounter? Well, you have supply chain disruptions, and you also have security and safety concerns. That's an important element to think about. So basically, when you think about supply chain disruptions, you have to actually account for interruptions in the flow of goods due to various factors. So the impact on shipping centers, you have delays in shipping and delivery times, increased operational costs, difficulty in maintaining inventory levels. So that's an important element to think about. And you also have, and that's a biggie, you have customer dissatisfaction. You also have to think about security and safety concerns. So when I speak about those security and safety concerns, you are actually have a myriad exposures. For example, you have risks related to theft, loss, and damage of goods, as well as ensuring the safety of employees and customers. And in terms of the impact on shipping centers, you have implementation of advanced security measures, increased insurance costs. So that's really adding an extra layer of cost on the balance sheet of those shipping centers. You have potential legal liabilities, and you have the need for a robust employee training and safety protocols. So something to really think about. So the thing is that when you actually are thinking about the supply chain disruptions, you have delays in shipping and delivery times, increased operational cost. You have difficulty in maintaining inventory levels. So that's really a biggie nowadays. And you also have customer dissatisfaction. Okay, so customer dissatisfaction in the sense that you have like delays and unfulfilled orders result in negative reviews and loss of trust. And in terms of the security and safety concerns, you have investment in surveillance, access control, and cybersecurity systems. You also have higher premiums to cover potential risks and losses. And this is on the insurance side. And you also have legal issues arising from theft, accidents, or data breaches. And also, in terms of employee training and safety protocols, you are able to, you have to ensure that all staff are well trained in safety procedures and security practices to actually mitigate risks in the long run. So it is what it is. So going forward, when you think about shipping centers, especially the packaging solutions at shipping centers, you have to think about the fact that this is a pretty nimble, a pretty dynamic sort of process. Okay, so you have automation and robotics, for instance. That's an important element to think about. So in terms of automation and robotics, shipping centers are increasingly incorporating automation. Robotics speed up sorting, packing, and transportation processes. Drones and autonomous vehicles may actually become commonplace for delivery. This is an important element to think about. And basically, so besides automation, you also have sustainability initiatives. So there is a growing emphasis on eco-friendly shipping practices. And that's kind of cool because the use of electric vehicles and alternative fuels is actually on the rise. And so what happens here is that companies are focusing on reducing packaging waste and carbon footprint. Okay. You also have enhanced tracking and transparency. So advanced tracking systems actually provide real-time updates to customers. You have blockchain technology that ensures that secure and transparent transactions are happening in real time. You also have customers now expecting to see every step of their package's journey. In addition, you have a faster delivery time. Okay, this is an important element to think about. So faster delivery time is important because it gives an extra layer of granularity to customers. So same day and next day delivery services are becoming the standard. And this is actually was fueled by Amazon, and proximity to urban areas and local fulfillment centers optimize delivery times. And the use of advanced algorithms helps in route optimization. You also have evolving customer expectations. So customers demand high levels of personalization in delivery options. And you also, I think I was speaking to you a little earlier about that. You start to see an integration of artificial intelligence. So AI helps in predictive analysis and demand forecasting. You also have global expansion. So shipping centers are expanding internationally to really cater to a global market. And also you have smart warehousing solutions. So similar to the Internet of Things that really has helped a lot when it comes to warehouse solutions. You have now intelligent inventory management. Okay, so you have real-time visibility into stock levels and locations, and you also have security enhancement overall. So advanced security measures safeguard against theft and loss. For example, you have biometric verification and encrypted communication that they're really in the end enhance data protection. So that's really good, especially when it comes to affordability. It's really fantastic. So, in conclusion, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about the best packaging solutions at shipping centers this year, and I gave you the summary, the services, the value added, the challenges going forward, and finally the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.